Hi guys, this is Patrick. And often in my work in alignment, I'm trying to get people to straighten their legs and bring them back to vertical. But often I get hit with this blowback where people have learned that they're not supposed to lock their knees. And they say, what do you mean, straighten the knees? I thought I was not supposed to lock the knees. And so I wanted to explain today, like, what's the difference between a straight leg and a locked knee? And it's really important. So the easiest way to see it is just to take a look at my thighs here. And so if I straighten my legs, I have a couple options. I can flex the quads or keep them flexed, lifting the kneecaps up, or I can let the quadriceps relax down and the kneecaps will drop down. Now here's the difference, is when I'm flexing the quads, I'm actually pulling the kneecap into the knee joint a little bit more. And I'm probably using a lot of tension to hold the leg straight. And that's a locked knee with the quadriceps flexed, the kneecap compressed. And that is not the greatest for your circulation. That's not greatest for the tension in your knee joint. And that's why it's recommended not to lock your knees. But a straight leg is if you're able to relax those quads down and then use the hip muscles and the back of the posterior chain of muscles to keep you from standing, to keep you standing. Now here's the problem, is that most people have spent, for whatever reasons, the shoes we wear, the chairs we sit in, we spend a lot of time in a position that makes our quadriceps really tight. So if we're always with their knees bent or leaning a little bit forward, the quadriceps have the responsibility of holding ourselves up. And so then when we're trying to give ourselves the signal to relax the quadriceps, oftentimes they've forgotten how. They just can't. They can't let go. So this is an exercise they just call the kneecap release. And so basically the basics of it is standing, being straight, and trying to relax your kneecaps downward. Now, if that doesn't happen while you're standing, the best way is to find a progression. So start in a chair and take all the weight off of your feet, back off of your hips too. You're just sitting in a chair. I can straighten my knees now, put my heels on the floor, and try to flex my quads up and then relax the quads down. And I can even give a little massage there to see if I can really relax them. And then test it, lifting the kneecaps, letting them drop back down. Lifting the kneecaps and letting them drop back down. And then once I'm good at that, I put my butt up against a wall and lean backwards. Now, so I'm still not taking my full weight over my legs yet. I'm keeping my hips back, straighten the knees. I can even tilt a little forward to keep those legs straighter. And again, practice lifting the kneecaps and letting them drop down. When you're standing, gravity will help those kneecaps drop more. Lift and then relax. You might find that only one leg wants to do it and the other one stays flexed all the time. But if you keep working at it, it's a mental motor programming thing. You start to learn how to do it. Then you progress by stepping a little bit closer, taking a little more weight into your legs and see if you can flex and relax again. And then eventually you come all the way up to stand and you play with that again. So that's the kneecap release, and it's a great way to start to learn how to differentiate between locked knees and a straight vertical leg. And you can play with it wherever you are. You can do it while you're sitting in a chair, you can do it while you're standing in line somewhere. And every once in a while, just check in and go, can I relax my quads? Can I let them go? Can I let my knees be straight? Okay, play with that, have fun, and I'll see you next week.